And so, having left the jungle temple behind, continued my exploration, and I have found another swamp. This one seems to be fairly extensive and a lot of water involved, so I decided to make a boat and just sort of cruise around, looking the place over, checking in with the super zoom every now and then, looking for the witch hut. Having to keep my movements kind of on the slow side because these lily pads represent something of an obstacle. If you hit them too fast, you can break the boat. At least that's the way it used to be. I don't know if it still is, but I don't feel like testing it because it's a pain to have to remake the boat every few minutes. And so, I'm just going to kind of cruise through this swamp and see what I find. Looks like some more desert over that way. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to cruise through the swamp and I'm going to check in later on. And so here I am on foot after my boat finally fell victim to a little bit of bad piloting. And I've been having some fun with the locals here. They've decided to give me a warm welcome. Oh, there you are. Okay. So, I'll now proceed along this way, which is pretty much the direction I was going. Enjoy it. I think your days might be numbered. Hello. That was rude. And pointless, creeper. I was in the water. You really can't do too much when I'm in the water. Oh, I suppose he can do some. Because he wasn't in the water. Alright, get rid of these annoying noisemakers. And proceed, I think, pretty much in the direction I was going when the boat broke. I've been kind of following along the edge of the swamp, mostly. And that flashing lighting you see is the night vision potion wearing off. And now I'm going to back off over here. Start another one going. And beat the slime to death with a stake. It's amazing they make that same noise even when they're underwater. You'd think underwater they would make a splashing sound, if anything. This place is going to be absolutely silly with slimes, though, so I'm not going to focus on doing much about the slimes just yet. If I find a witch hut here, I will simply make the place completely unspawnable for them. And in the process, probably collect quite a number of slime balls. Okay, once again, we're coming close to the border, so... And there's really not much of anything over that way, so head over here. Continue following the border, looking inward as much as I can. I figure that method will get me a large part of the place explored, just going around the perimeter. Aha! I see it. There's a witch hut. We found one. All right. Now, let's see. Does this one come with a witch already? No, it comes with a creeper. Okay. Let's check this place out. Pretty much as advertised on the wiki. Cauldron, workbench, potted mushroom. No witch here, but if I left it alone, stayed more than 24 blocks away, and left it dark, there would be, eventually. Okay. Alright. I guess I'm going to set up shop right over here. And let's toss down the ender chest. I don't actually need anything out of it right now. Wait a minute. Yes, I do. The axe. Start cutting trees, because all of these trees are going to have to go. Here's my plan. I'm going to measure out a distance 150 blocks from the edge of that witch hut in all 4 directions. And then in that space, I am first going to cut every single tree. And then, instead of just trying to light the whole place up, I'm going to level it and then flood the area. Since most of it is swamp, and a big chunk of it over there is desert, which is just going to be sand, sandstone, and stone, then this is going to be a reasonably easy-ish job. It'll still be a big job, but it is not insurmountable. I just start by cutting down all of the trees, and I'm going to go ahead and light up this area around here, where I'm going to kind of set up to work from. And in fact, I'll go ahead and stop inside here, throw down a torch in there, out here, and the area here lit up. Start slowing down the non-slime spawns and so on. And we'll get this thing going. So I'm going to take some time here, cut trees, clear land, and start getting this place conditioned for what I'm going to build here. All right, I have made a little bit of progress here. Got some more chests made to store material that I know I'm going to be digging up. And I've got one furnace here going, making charcoal for torches, because I'm going to be having rather a lot of wood. I've cut all the trees here locally to start with and begun leveling the place out a little bit and lighting it up just so that I can have a work area that doesn't involve hostiles, just simply because they're a pain in the butt. And over here I have begun what is going to eventually happen throughout the entire 300 by 300 square area with this hut at the middle, is dig it all down to 1 block below the water level. And I'm also collecting these lily pads along the way as I go, because I think they're going to come in handy too. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do. I've already gone out this way and I have defined where the edge of the area is that I need to clear. I need to get over here and define that distance on this side, and then on the other two sides. Let's see. Yeah, this is pretty much in the middle of it. Let's see, that's Z minus 444. And let's see, the X is 2918 minus. So, where's my calculator? 2918 and minus 150 from that, 2,768. So we go that way to 2768 and mark that as another edge of the border of how far we have to clear. And then do the same thing on the two opposite sides, and we'll know how far this clear area has to go. Now basically I'm just going to clear the trees, level the ground, and flood it. And that will take care of surface spawns. Then it gets time to cave. Lots of caving. Lighting up everything underground in this entire region. Okay, it looks like it's going to be right over there where that pig is. Or a little beyond. Right here. Okay. That's one border. And now head back to the hut, and we'll go to that way and to that way and mark more borders. And let's not swim the whole way. That's annoying. In fact, let's fly, so to speak. Not bad. Okay. Again, I think this looks like about the middle of it. That'll be close enough. All right, 2923. And we're on the 447. Let's see, is that number going up or down? Up. Okay. So 447 plus 150. 597 that way. Okay, that's going to be over there in that desert area. Out here just a little further. Right here. Okay. Ender pearl back. Very good. And now we need, okay, on this same axis, let's see, 441 minus 150, 291. So we head over here to the 291, and that will mark the border on all four sides of the area that needs to be cleared and cut and flooded. And this one is probably going to be in the water. Or not. Not sure. Yeah, 291 we're looking for. Right here. All right, now we've got our four borders marked, and that's something of a rough approximation of an awful lot of area that is going to have all the trees cut, all the ground leveled to 1 block below the water line, and then flooded. And I'm thinking that that's probably going to be the best way to find any surface entrances to caves down below, is to just clear all this area. And meanwhile, I'll have plenty of resources, lots of wood. I'm going to grab the reeds as well. And so on. So I'm going to go ahead and clear a bunch of this area. I figure I'll clear it first, and then I'll go back and level it. Area around my work area there, I will probably go, no, I will definitely light that part up, just so that I can work without being bothered. And I'll check back in when I find any sign of cave entrance, so we can get started on the underground part of this. And welcome back. I say that because it's been about a day and a half for me, real time, in which I have cleared most of the trees in this area, as you can see here. The trees are most notable by their lack and absence. This hill itself was one of the places I just cut out because it was loaded with the spruce trees. There's still some more over there that I need to take care of, but I've got most of them taken care of down now. There's a few over here, down that way. But I've gotten most of it taken care of, cleared out. And while the swamp is going to make the job easier by not having acres and miles of rolling hills to deal with, there's still going to be rather a lot of work involved in digging all this out to bring it down to 1 block below the water level, so that I can flood most of this 300 by 300 area. In particular, over there in that portion of the desert that overlaps into this area. So, put some of this wood away, saplings. Picked up some cactus. Some fun with creepers, and I even got a hold of some wool, although it wasn't by finding sheep. What I found was a pack of wolves that had recently killed all of the local sheep. But the result was the same. And that way I can get a bed made, because I didn't think to bring one with me, and it's a good idea to have one here so that I can just not have to work at night. And with that taken care of, there's another issue I need to deal with. This is a shovel that I brought with me, and it's a good one, but it's almost shot. I had to make another one to continue, and one of the things that's occurred to me is that it's going to take rather a lot of shovel to get this job done. And what's interesting is that in all that I've done here, I have not found a single cave entrance. Nowhere. So, I'm going to dig down here, mine my way down, find some lava, and get some obsidian and make a portal. While I do that, I can explain something that I've done that's kind of changed my world a little bit. See, after seeing the recent videos about the 13W1 snapshot, W1B to be specific, I decided to switch to it, and I am now running that snapshot. And the reason for that is all this stuff coming in the new Redstone update of 1.5. One of the things that's included is a new nether ore. And a new nether ore is great, but it does mean that if I generate any new nether chunks, I'm going to want it to be using the snapshot at least so that I can generate that ore. And since I'm going to need a portal here so that I can get back and do neat handy little things like get new gear or repair the existing gear and so on, then going through the nether makes sense, because it's going to be a shorter trip in the long run. So I'm digging down here, hopefully to find a source of lava so that I can apply water and make obsidian and get myself a portal built, which I'm going to build on the surface, by the way. I'm not building it down here. I'm just going down here to find what I need to build it. I will take the free iron along the way, however. So I'm going to go ahead and dig myself down here and find some lava, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Didn't take long. Alright, now let's apply a little bit of water here. Hop down. And mine up some lava. Or mine up some obsidian. What am I saying? Mine up lava. Don't mind me. It's early and I have not figured out how to talk yet. So I'm going to go ahead and mine up 14 pieces of obsidian, and I'll be back in a bit. I got my obsidian, and in the process I discovered that down there is access to at least some of the caves around here. So I'll be headed back down there sometime soon when I return for the purpose of getting some stuff lit up. In the meantime, let's make with the portal. Okay, leaves me with one extra piece. And I don't believe this, but I didn't set up a flint and steel in here, so I'm just going to have to get out some gravel. Little though there is. Well, shouldn't have any problem with that shovel. Used against gravel, it's a flint machine. Okay. There we go. So let's check out what our new nether looks like. Dark is what it looks like. Okay. Oh, crap. Okay, this fire can go out any time now. Alright. Well, we've got glowstone over there. Maybe I shouldn't have put that out. Alright. Little whiny crybaby there. Let me turn the brightness up. Very good. Okay. Now it's just a matter of find the rest of the place. Well, actually, first, let's do the very most important thing. Build a shelter around this portal. I figure covering this side up makes the most sense because it's the one that's open to the vast vacuum or space or emptiness or whatever that is going to house the most ghasts. And it's never any fun having a ghast blow out your portal. I know, I've had it happen. Alright, that should do nicely. Now, we want to head towards the 00. Doing so, we will find the rest of the nether network in my system, my bases. Ooh. Ugly drop. Okay, that means I have to go that way. Well, I'm going to have to go down first. Okay. Hello, nice big drop. Hello, easy glowstone. I'll take it. That's not why I'm here, but... Well, that was real slick. Okay. That's the direction I need to be going, so let's get moving. Whoa. We have a lava lake. Thank you. Okay. That looks like a way across. As far as I can tell, that's the direction I need to be going anyway, so... Before I get any farther, that's right, I can look back in the video to get the F3 coordinates of the new portal. Watch out for those open pits. All that and no gas tears. All right. Still have a ways to go. And it looks like I'm going to be tunneling netherrack for a while. Alright, let's see if I can get some progress this way. Like get above that lava. Okay, that cobble pillar there is an indicator of where I need to go to get back there. Okay, there's one of my tracks. That should be an easy matter after that. Okay, I know which road this is. Main base is off this way. And up ahead and heading that way. Oh. Don't turn when you're moving. Jeez. Do we have an even bigger derpy moment? But anyway, the tunnel that heads off that way is the one that leads to the epic desert. And this goes to the main base portal. From here I'll be able to stop over at the end, repair some tools, enchant some new ones, and then work my way back out there and commence to leveling the ground out there.